Good morning, kids. Hey, what's shaking, everybody? All the healthy entrepreneurs and all the people out there in the world that want to learn about how to go back to the gold standard. So we're here with Shawn Palmer today, and this is part two of a series of the 10 benefits of being part of 7K Metals. And as you can possibly see on Shawn's screen here, the 7K, he's jumping into his program here. But this is part two. This is about the
Auto Saver today.
The Auto Saver program. So, Shawn, show everybody what's going on, and this is exciting. You guys are going to love it, kids. How about we go back to the gold standard? Hooty-hoo!
All right. Yeah. Thanks, JJ. Well, the best part of 7K for me has been the Auto Saver program. I've never really been able to save money. I've saved money, but then something comes up and then I got to dip into it. And so I've never really found a savings program that's ever worked for me in my entire lifetime. 5 years ago, once I got started with 7K and set up the Auto Saver program, so each month I could be investing at least $100 into pure silver collectibles for the future. And I had no idea starting out 5 years ago that just getting a coin each month would have netted me almost $1 million a year in revenue. But that's pretty much how it's worked out. My brother and I have been in about 5 years, and both of us are closing in on $5 million in commissions in our portfolio. And we really only need just a little bit of diversity in our portfolio in order to unlock the compensation plan. And then that $5 million that's been accrued over 5 years is going to start paying out in weekly dividends, which, goes up to several $1,000s a week. So very exciting indeed. I've saved more money in the worst 5 years of my life, which, I never would have believed that was possible, but it was only possible through the Auto Saver program. And the fact that it was done automatically, it's done on autopilot. And then the best part is once you get that silver, it's liquidatable, but not so easily that you can just rent out and spend it like you can regular currency. So it makes it very easy to save this money and then not go spend it the minute that you need some cash. So if we take a look at the Auto Saver program, you're going to see that there's 4 different options that a person has. Here you can see mine Auto Saver is set up for the 15th of the month, and I'm getting the Silver Eagle with one of the 50 states on the packaging, coming from the NGC, which is the Numismatic Grading Corporation. So here you see we have 4 different options. We've got the state animal silver, and then you can choose anywhere from the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 21st, or the 26th. So there's 5 different days that you can order your coins, and that means that there's 5 different paydays for you once people come on board and become a part of your team. If they order on the 1st, you get paid on the 1st. If they order on the 15th, you get paid on the 15th. And when you get enough members where you got people ordering on the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 21st, and 26th, you're getting paid 5 times every month. And those add up very, very quickly. So you also see that we have the regular Silver Eagle, which is what I'm ordering each month, as you can see up here, for $115. Also, there's the gold coin, fractional gold. It's 1/20th of a gram of gold in all 50 states. And that also is available on the 1st, 8th, 15th, 21st, 26th. And then we also have the 7 gold notes. Now, these are gold notes that are spin-offs of Tom Holdman, who's an incredible stained glass artist. They're actually taking his stained glass and doing those onto pure gold notes. And all I can say is that these will basically be Rembrandts someday, because that artwork that he's doing in stained glass is absolutely priceless. And you can get that here. You could get it added on to your Auto Saver just by tapping an add-on for the first. And you can also go back and delete it if you want to. I'm just going to stick with the one right now, but you could potentially, if you wanted to, you could have 4 different auto ships set up for each month, and you could get one of all 4 different kinds of collectibles that the company is doing right now. So that's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
And
look at the total on that. You've got 140, 180. So there's 320 basically, and then 435, and then up to 550. So if you were to get all of these things, you'd be at $550 a month, and then you'd be you've
all
got your
going into
shipping and that
savings
on
too,
top
keep
of
in
it.
mind. You know, that's money that you're just not going to spend once it goes into your collection. So you're
Right.
literally saving $500 a month. But keep in mind, these collectibles appreciate in value very quickly. Some of these you can turn around and sell, you know, within 60 to 90 days for at least what you paid for it, sometimes for a pretty good profit. So
Right.
it makes for a pretty interesting opportunity to not just collect and save money, but then the opportunity to actually sell some of your portfolio for a profit, and then turn that profit around and buy another collectible. You can just keep adding and adding and adding to your collection.
Right.
It's
And
pretty easy to save.
for everybody, you know, this is my first one. I'm on that same thing that Shawn's on to get the state coins. I always have such a hard time getting this thing in front of it. But here's the front of the coin. Here's the back of the coin. This is that $115 thing, that the same thing that Shawn's on. That's what I'm on as well right now. My intentions are to ramp it up in the future. And we're also going to be going through in one of our future 10.10 benefit meetings that we're going to have over the next 9 weeks, 8 weeks. We're going to be going over how you can take this money and actually be able to spend it if you need to. My intention, of course, with getting on this autosaver program is to save. See, here's something I want to point out to people, just coming from somebody after listening to what Shawn's saying and being part of this program and realizing the power of it. You're not just saving money. You're not saving, or excuse me, you're not saving. And I should say saving when I say that, because you're not really saving when what you're saving is losing its value every single second of every single day. It's not really saving, you know, wherever you're putting it. When you're saving with Federal Reserve notes, you're not saving at all. You're actually investing into something that they can steal on a whim, and they've done it throughout history. When you're saving this way, kids, this is the way to save, because this is real money that comes and lands on your doorstep. And when it comes time that you need to liquidate it, we're going to go through one of those, because that's another one of the 10 benefits as to how we go through that. And we're going to go deep into that in another episode. But so that's always going to be the first thing that people are going to ask about this, you know, and this is my buddy Lance. He's like, I need to get to my money immediately. If I need it, I need it. And hey, that's a valid concern. What do you do if you want to? And just quickly, because we're going to go deeper into that, what are their options for being able to take this savings, this real savings that they are accumulating, and something comes up, they need some money? Is there a program in place? There is a program in place, I believe, and I know we're going to be going through that. So don't go into too much detail, but give people a little bit of a heads up on how do they liquidate their savings if they need them.
Well, that's one of the 10 benefits of this membership is the Stack and Sell program, which is a sister company that was developed by our company. And what that does is it does exactly that. It allows a person to take some of their inventory that they've accumulated and save for their retirement. And when they get in a jam and they need some of that liquidated, rather than running down and seeing your local coin dealer who doesn't have any idea what the value of new coins are, and they're going to offer you, $30 for the silver of your coin that you just paid $115 for. And that's been kind of a setback because a lot of people have dropped out because they felt like they were being ripped off. Well, obviously, if you're going to go to a pawn shop, they're not going to pay you what you bought the item for. Well, same thing with a coin dealer. They're going to give you a low ball value so they can turn around and put it back on the shelf at retail. And so with stack and sell, that gives you the ability to, at any time, go use your membership, take advantage of this, one of the 10 membership benefits that you get from 7K, and go on your stack and sell site, and you can list a coin for as much as you paid for it, or, 5 or 10, 15, $20 in profit. And chances are that coin's going to sell pretty quickly. Now, if you try and list it for $100 profit, like I've tried to do, it might sit on there for a while, but eventually the value is going to catch up to that, and people are going to pay that eventually for that coin. So if you want to liquidate it fast, you're pretty much going to have to sell it for close to what you paid for it, but you're not taking a loss on it.
Yeah, well, the other side of things on that, we getting this as when with the people need to understand that with the government spending so many Federal Reserve notes every second of every day, the gold and silver, the price and value of gold and silver is just going to keep going up and up and up. And, so if you can get it into your possession, you're going to be in good shape. But you mentioned when you're on this auto ship program, this auto saver program, not only if I'm correct on what I believe I understand here, you can correct me if necessary, but one of the things about being on the auto saver program is that you actually get points, you get commission points from buying coins from yourself.
Yes.
Correct. And when you earn enough commission points to buy another coin, you could buy another coin, right? Or you could turn around and take that money, because this is, once again, this is going to be another thing that we're going to be talking about in one of our other episodes, the sound money wallet, because there's too much to go into it in a short little half-hour sequence here. But we are going to be talking in depth about the sound money wallet. But isn't the sound money wallet a way that they can also be able to move their money out if they need to get to it? Because, right, this is the auto saver. Once they get some money saved up, and if they need to use it, like as if they had it at the bank, they could go in and take it out. Do they have an option to actually be able to move it? Is there any kind of a debit or credit kind of thing, debit card system going to be hooked up with this, or already hooked up with it? Anything like that?
Well, we can touch on it, but like you said, that's another lesson for a different day. And so we
Right. But
too much.
Just, is that something that, because like the reason I'm asking you this, Shawn, is because I can already hear it. I can already see it. I've already heard it. I need to, if I want to get my money out, I need to be able to get it out.
Well, and that's the best part of the Sound Money wallet, is that it's pretty instantaneous. At one point in time, I had bought quite a bit of the fractional gold and silver eagles. I was having them store them for me. I didn't have enough of them to really have them shipped to me yet. But then I got into a jam where I needed money, and the buyback rate that they have is like the greatest anywhere out there. And so you can get about 95% of your equity back out of the gold and silver eagles, and you can sell those back to the company, and the money's in your Sound Money wallet instantaneously. So there is no better way to have gold and silver And if you do need to liquidate some of it, you can do it immediately to the company, and they put that money in your Sound Money wallet immediately. So it's pretty amazing how fast you can liquidate, sell back to the company, and they'll put that money in your digital wallet immediately. And that's really saved my bacon as I've been struggling, about to lose my house. I've had all of these bills come up, and it was very convenient for me to be able to liquidate the gold and silver eagles that I had for instant cash. And then now, I've depleted all of that, and so now I'm at a point where if I need extra money, I need to liquidate those coins on Stack and Sell, which, I just sold my first coin this last week, and it sold within minutes of being put on the site. So
Yeah.
that's also another a very incredible opportunity, which is why we're going over that member benefit today. The advantage of the autosaver program and how quickly you can save money by having it done automatically on autopilot. It's the greatest savings program that I've ever seen. It's worked for me. I've never been able to save money before. So if somebody like me who's never been able to save money even when they were making money, well, if you can't save money when you're poor and struggling, you're probably not going to save money when money's coming in. So, it's a mentality of investing and saving versus being a consumer. And that's why this is such a great company, because it takes people from that consumer mentality of spend, spend, spend to save, save, save. And since I've been on the save, 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 I've saved up almost $70,000 is what I have in my Stack and Sell portfolio. And so that's over $10,000 a year I've saved in the worst 5 years of my life, when I've had my life savings taken not once, but twice in the last 4 years. So I've really struggled with the damage that was caused by the law enforcement, the city officials, the state officials that brought all this illegal activity against me and my family. And, if it wasn't for 7K, I really wouldn't have much to live for. So this company has actually saved my life.
Dude, that's a powerful story right there, man. Yeah, you guys, that's what we have the ability to do with 7K metals. We have the ability to save with the auto saver program, but what everybody needs to keep in mind here, this is the most important part of the equation. You're saving real, tangible, valuable money that you can bite on. I could take this thing out of here and I could bite on it.
Well, and it's probably going to take a dramatic jump in value here pretty soon, because once the fiat currency bottoms out, we're going to have to go to some kind of a gold standard. And I already know that they're working on a new monetary system for the US that's going to be a gold-backed currency, silver-backed currency. So I know it's coming, and it's supposed to happen as early as September. So we're literally like 3-4 months away from some huge changes possibly taking place in this country, along with, the whole sham that took place during the election in 2020. All of these things are being found out, and the proof is out there. We got plenty of proof about what's happened with our government and the deep state attempted takeover and, communistic control of everything. Well, their plans are falling apart at this point.
Freedom.
The good guys are winning.
The power of the desire for freedom is really what it comes down to. And so, yeah, this is just another one of the great things that is part of this incredible package that you're going to learn about over the next 8 more weeks after today. Next Monday, we'll get back to our Monday schedule. Monday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, right here on the Zoom call. I'll put the Zoom call. Actually, I'm not going to put the Zoom call number in there. If people want to know how to get on, they can reach out, as we get this put up on YouTube and people share it around. They can just reach out to whoever sent them and get the Zoom number from them, that kind of thing. Because I don't want my Zoom number out there just for anybody to be able to jump in for any old thing. And
It's probably a good idea.
yeah, so, and I don't like having to use passwords and that kind of stuff. It just makes it too much of a pain. So anyway, you guys, I think that is a great rundown on what the auto saver. One last question for you, Shawn, as far as the auto saver
Yeah.
program, there's just the 4 areas where they can do their auto saving right now, correct?
4 different items that they can set up. And then let me show you this too real quick, since you brought it up, and it's a really valid point. If we look at my account and we go to commission points, you can see that there's 15 points commission, 15 points commission. There's 50. That's from somebody that renewed their membership. There's somebody that renewed their membership for $4.99, so it's $150 commission. So you can see that the renewals at the end of the year, they put a tremendous amount of volume of commissions into your portfolio. And that's one of the reasons why we managed to accumulate almost $5 million in commissions in 5 years, is because of the fact that the renewals at the end of the year pump so much additional volume into your business. It makes it that much easier to get a paycheck. But you can see that $15, I could probably scroll through and find where mine went through. But you can see this all happened just on the 4th of July. All these people. And then just since this morning, there's already what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sales that I've already got commissions for this morning, minus this person who obviously canceled their membership. So that 150 came back out. But that's one of the
What happened with that guy again?
They must have canceled their membership. They didn't want to pay the $4.99 renewal, and so they must have canceled. And so the 150 that was credited got taken back out.
Okay.
But if you see that you're getting a $15 commission on a $115 coin, so automatically you're not actually paying $115 for your coin each month, because the company is actually giving you a $15 commission. So the reason that I brought this up is that we are only paying $100 for that $115 coin. So we're already automatically, when we order it, because we get a commission, we're only paying $100 for that coin.
And we get a commission off of our own coin, correct? Our own coin purchase.
Commission on our own coin.
So even if you don't want to tell people about this, and you don't want to give other people the opportunity to save real money, you're still getting a commission off of every coin that you purchase from yourself.
Well, and then, as people join the team, then you're getting the $15 for their coin each month. And as long as
each time they buy one. And
that's
that
why
even if they don't want to tell other people about it, they're still part of your auto saver program, correct?
Well, and the thing is you only have to introduce 2 people, and then you're done. And so after you introduce 2 people, well, then they need to get 2 people introduced. So 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. So even if you didn't pursue this business, if all you ever did was sign up yourself and then recruit 2 of the most important people in the world to you to share in the benefits, you can kick back and potentially make $5 million in 5 years, just like me and my brother. Because did we sign up anybody in 4 years? No, we didn't. We ignored this business.
All right, now it's time to start perking and working on that other side. That'll be something that we'll have to go over as well in another episode down the road, how that comp plan works, because that's really powerful part of this whole thing too.
We're going to want to do that one several times, probably. Matter of fact, at the end of each cycle, then we're going to probably want to do one just for that, so that people understand how this works and how easy it starts to work for them. And then pretty soon they have their money making money for them. And once your money starts making enough money, you don't have to work anymore. And for the average person that takes this business, this company seriously, about 24 months. And they're making $1,000 a week in residual income. That's a pretty fair trade. 24 months for $1,000 a week of income. And in that 24 months, are they working full time? No. No, the average person is probably working maybe an hour a day. So if you can put aside an hour a day for 24 months, you should have roughly about $1,000 a week built up in residual income.
Yeah, it should work out that way.
Yeah, it will. It does. You just got to get two people.
The thing about it, everybody, is that the whole deal here is to get yourself back to the gold standard. Regardless of what governments are doing, you have the ability to take over yourself and control where you are.
Amen.
You literally have the ability to go back on the gold standard yourself, because basically that's all the gold standard is having gold.
Yeah.
And having it, having that back what you do. It's really quite basic. I want to throw something in real quick because we're talking about auto saving, and I'll probably bring this book up in every episode, The Creature from Jekyll Island, a second look at the Federal Reserve. This is about 650 pages of pure awesome sauce, quite frankly. And it literally talks about everything that's going down right now and why it's going down. And, it's a great, that's a life-changing book right there. If you get a chance to pick that thing up, you want to do it and read on, because it'll teach you exactly why you want to be part of 7K Metals and you want to be on the auto saver program. Kids, everybody wants to be on this program who wants to save money. Because here's what it comes down to. If you have Federal Reserve notes in the bank or under your mattress or in your safe or in an envelope in your desk or something like that, you are not saving money. You are actually losing money every single day. As they continue printing money, you are losing the value of your money. It's the craziest crime in the history of the world. It's literally the most cruel tax of all, the tax of inflation, because it's not stealing your money, but stealing the value of your money by creating extra money. That's why I want to encourage everybody who listens to this to go get The Creature from Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffin and read that book. And then you'll understand full well why this is something you need to be involved with. In fact, one of the main reasons I'm involved with 7K Metals after learning about it 3 weeks ago or so is that this is why. It's because of the information that came from The Creature from Jekyll Island. If you'll read that book, you'll realize that I need to be part of 7K Metals. I need to start saving real money and doing it now. Money that's going to make me money. As I save it, it's going to make me more money. Where when you save Federal Reserve notes, all you're going to do is lose money. That's one of our challenges, is to help people understand how that works. That's a topic for another day. So yeah, Shawn, thank you so much for teaching us today about this powerful auto saver program.
One last thing too, I want to throw in really quick is the fact that this company is really amazing, because if we do look at where you can see where I ordered my coin, okay, so June 20th it went through, I got paid $15 commission. But where did the company pay the commission to? To my right side, which is my weak side. So when I get paid a commission on my coin each month, they automatically put those commission points not on the strong leg, but over on my weak leg, where it's going to benefit me to get paid. So they do everything in this company to try and boost our compensation. Once again, my coin, when I get it, not only do I get a $15 commission, but they're not putting that commission over on my power leg where it's not doing me any good. They're putting it over on my weak leg where it's going to generate a paycheck for me. So everything that they do in this company is for the benefit of the representatives like you and I. And it's a great company with great founders. And these guys have really been over backwards to build a vehicle that makes it accessible for anybody to have a chance to literally become a millionaire. To me, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for anybody that we're going to share this with. It's their best chance that they are ever going to have, regardless of their background, training. They've maybe never had a business, they've never owned a business or done anything like that. They've always worked for somebody else. This company is so simple. And when all you need is to recruit 2 people to build a business, this thing really grows fast. And it's just a no-brainer. So welcome aboard, everybody that wants to do this with us. We're here to help train and teach you all of the right things to do. And tomorrow night at 7, do not forget that, or actually today's Tuesday, tonight at 7, we've got training for the social media platform and how to use that to send out invitations to everybody that you know, for them to take a look at this company, this business, and this opportunity for them to save real money.
And that's at 7 o'clock tonight,
7 o'clock tonight.
Mountain Time.
Yes, sir.
Can you fire that message over to the healthy entrepreneurs and
I
whatever
will
the
when
link
I've got
is to it?
I will when I get the code and all that for the Zoom meeting. So I will shoot that out.
So keep your eyes peeled for that, kids. And so, yeah, thanks again, Shawn.
Yep. Thank you.
God bless you and appreciate you taking the time to come in here and teach us about this godsend of a company, quite frankly. And
well, it saved
you know,
my life. I mean, I would be literally suicidal if it wasn't for the fact that I stumbled onto this company 5 years ago, me and my brother. So this been a lifesaver, and I'm compelled to share this opportunity with other people, whether they want to participate or not. It's entirely up to them, but it is up to me to share the possibility of financial freedom.
That's it, brother. Do no less for others, man. That's all you can do. That's our job. Do no less for others by telling them about this, giving them the opportunity. And if they're not interested in taking advantage of it, that's fine. At least we did our job.
Right. And we're giving them an opportunity to go to the gold or silver standard, which is what everybody should be doing. And if people talk to their financial advisor, if they're worth their weight in salt, they're telling you at least 15-20% of your portfolio should be diversified over into precious metals. So it's a common theme going along around the country right now.
Yeah, and as you turn into these 10 different episodes over the next weeks, you're going to find out that this is the ultimate way to do that, to invest into your precious metals. That seamless, simple, easy. Don't have to go out and do shopping, just except maybe check in on a few coin drops, things like that. We'll get all to that too here in coming episodes. So you guys be ready for more stuff. We'll see you guys again next week. It'll be what is next week is the 11th. No, yes.
Yeah, the 11th. Yep.
The 11th, Monday, the 11th at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll be right back here at the same place, same bat channel. And so, Shawn, love you, buddy. Really appreciate you doing this. I hope everybody had a great Independence Day weekend. And I think this is actually perfect to be coming right off of that, because people should be really considering all the concepts of, you know, what's going on right now in the world and at this particular time of the year. This is just perfectly fitting. This is your way to real freedom, kids. So thanks again, Shawn. And we'll see you next week, brother.
Okay, sounds great. Have a good day.